Hey you guys, I am back with another video and I am back on the schedule of recording my videos consistently because I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you guys, my viewers. So anyways, I'm gonna be talking about the whole situation. I'm gonna first be talking about the whole situation with Monica and Joey, and then basically Joey sliding into other people's DMs and allegedly he is in some situationship with Sarah. Hold on, y'all, let me go close my door a little bit because there is a lot of background noise. I am so sorry about that, but I'm going to go close my door real quick because there is a lot of background noise. So I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna be talking about the whole Monica and Joey situation with Joey not acting like himself the whole season. There was also a clip that was saying that Joey Joey has never dreamed to be wanting to go into a marriage. Joey didn't really want marriage, but he wanted to date. And then you have Joey's sister this season, everybody's sister is involved. What's up with the sisters? As someone who has a lot of siblings and a lot of sisters, I just don't understand what is the obsession with y'all sisters. But anyway, we have Joey's sisters and Joey's sisters not making him take accountability at the reunion. We basically find out that Joey was not on the show for the wrong reasons, when he never donated hair like he said he would. And then we also have Joey sliding into people's DMs. And we also got Monica saying how bad he was to her and how he didn't really actually love her. And I feel really bad for Monica because, I already knew from the jump, from day one, that Monica and Joey was not going to work out, because the minute Joey gave a weird proposal to Monica in them pods, I just already knew something was up. I already knew this man did not love Monica. And to me, that's just diabolical. I already knew this man didn't love her. We're also going to be talking about the whole 3 versus 1 with Madison, Meg. Also, Meg and Mason are dating allegedly. So you have Meg and Mason that are dating allegedly. And then you had at the reunion, you basically had Meg, Mason, and Alex go jump on top of Madison's neck. And I love Madison to death. So the fact that Madison is getting all this hate after the reunion, and then also Alex had these allegations, and allegedly we were told that we were to not talk about all them allegations. Just don't talk about the allegations at all. Just leave the allegations alone. Just don't talk about it. It's fine, it's whatever, don't talk about the allegations. What is going on? What is going on during Black Women's History Month? What is going on? So basically Alex Alex was allowed to not get held accountable for all its allegations, for him being a predator, for him, selling alcohol to underage drinkers this whole time. But then also what he did was from 5 years ago. So it kind of does make sense for Vanessa and Nick Lachey to not really hold Alex accountable, because what Alex did was 5 years ago. So even his allegations did not really hit me that much. So I'm okay, it makes sense of why they would not hold him accountable. But then you have Madison, who had proof of Alex's text messages. You basically have Madison showing the text messages, taking the receipts out of her armpit and showing the proofs of messages. I mean, this is a whole mess. Wow. And also I'm gonna also be talking about Temptation Island in my next video probably. But all this commotion is just wild. It was just a lot of so Alex just never got held accountable. Alex did some stuff, but Alex is a bad person. I'm gonna just say that Alex is a bad person. I kind of do get why Alex did not get held accountable for his allegations, because some allegations were from 5 years ago. But honestly, he still should have been held to the fire of you have all this stuff. But honestly, it was all from 2015 to 2019. It was stuff from before 2020. So I'm just if it was something recent, then okay. But I think maybe Vanessa and Lachey, it's just weird to me how they did not hold Alex accountable for the allegations that he was up And then also I'm looking at the casting director is weird because I'm just like, why would y'all cast? Like, I think also Madison was ruined when it came to her finding someone to love on the show. I think Madison was scammed by Alex. I also saw Madison on a podcast, and I just really loved Madison just speaking on the podcast. Like, I just love Madison was became my favorite. Actually, no, Virginia's my favorite, but Madison is like one of my favorites on this Love is Blind franchise. Along with like Lauren Speed Hamilton, which I'm Lauren Speed Hamilton. I want her hairstyle. But anyways, Madison became one of my favorites. I just love Madison. I love the fact that she on Zoloft. I love the fact that she on her big girl moment. Like, I just love you, Madison. Like, I just love Madison. I don't know why. Like, I want to actually be friends with her. Like, I want to actually be friends with this woman. But anyways, let's go talk about the whole Monica and Joey / Sarah situation. So at the reunion, you basically have Monica looking very angry in that red dress, which as she should. Monica is super beautiful. I mean, her hair is just boom, like bomb, like just the bomb, like it's good. Like, her hair is good the fuck. And you have Monica, you have Vanessa asking Monica, like, so like, what happened? And you have Monica basically talking about, like, Monica wanted to shake the TV screen every single time she saw her and Joey together. She would question herself, like, why didn't I, she was like, why didn't I choose myself? She was kind of questioning herself as to, like, why not her choose herself, but like, why was she letting herself go through this? And this was not the way of how she should be treated. Like, that's not the way of how she should be loved. And then also you have Monica opening up basically about how, like, she just didn't really like the fact how, like, Joey was just not in there for the right reasons. And then in the interview, she also was saying, like, if she had said no, she would have been crushed. Like, she would have been crushed, like, to death, basically. Like, she would just been crushed. She would feel terrible. And I honestly don't blame her. And then when Joey was speaking, he was like, when it came to the marriage, it was either we're getting married or we're just not going to date afterwards. We're either getting married or we just go our separate ways. And, while I get that, I still think that, like, Joey was just never there for the right reason. And I also think that we all owe an apology to Monica's sister. Honestly, though, Monica is still a hater, though. Monica is still Monica's sister, not Monica, sorry. Monica's sister is still a certified hater. Let's not forget that. But also, do you guys think that, like, Monica's sister could just smell right through Joey's BS? Like, yes, Monica's sister was a certified hater for saying, it's supposed to be me first getting married. But can we just all agree that, like, also Monica's sister is good at telling who's the right person is for Monica when it comes to love and dating? And I think me and Monica's sister saw that episode, like, where they were at, like, the fire, where, Monica's sister was saying, like, you usually have, like, a Italian, like, tall, you usually have an Italian guy who's a little bit more taller, like 6'5", like, what's going on, sis? And guys, also Jessie Wu said this in her review, but you always have to listen to your sister. Like, even if my sis, like, even if someone from, like, my family starts dating, I'm gonna see if the person is right or not. Like, I could just tell if the person is good or not for the, like, I don't know. But listen to your sister when it comes to dating. If your sister tells you, like, she's not the one or he's not the one, if he's not the one, then listen. Listen, like, if your sister tells you, he's not the one, listen. If your brother tells you he's not the one, listen. Just listen to your family when it comes to dating. And I know y'all want to, like, rush to date, rush to get married, but no, it's not worth it. Listen to your family when it comes to dating. But anyways, I think we all kind of owe Monica's sister an apology because she did see right through Joey's BS. And I saw it because I also heard a spoiler alert as well about, like, kind of what happened. But I knew, like, Joey was just not for Monica. Like, they just also, like, they didn't look cute as a couple as well. Like, Monica is fine, but, like, just Joey and Monica, like they were just the like friends. And like when I would see like, TikTok clips of like this Love is Blind season, when it came to Monica and Joey, people were commenting like, Monica and Joey just can't get past the friendship vibe. They can't get past the best friendship vibe. And I agree. Monica and Joey cannot get past the friendship vibe. And for me, it's just something is off. Like when it comes to Monica, like this, the friendship, it was just surface level. And it's like almost all these relationships I've ever seen on camera were surface level before the weddings, including Virginia and Devin. But when it came to Monica and Joey, like it was very much giving surface level. And for Monica, I just feel extremely bad for her. And then now allegedly Sarah is dating Joey. So now we have Sarah and Joey who are dating together. Or no, basically Sarah and Joey are quote unquote friends. And then you had Sarah on the Vile Files interview. And basically, you had the guy ask, Sarah, I forget what the guy's name, but he's from The Bachelor. I think he's already married. I don't know. But you had them ask Sarah, like, so like, what about this allegation with like you dating Joey? And then Sarah says, me and Joey are not dating. Me and Joey are just not dating. So she just shakes her head and like, me and Joey are just not dating. And then she says like, me and Joey are just friends. Like, we've just been seeing each other. We've just been like, walking together. We've just been like, doing stuff together. And then she was like, maybe we can date. She was like, maybe we can date. I don't know what the future holds, which I do not like talking about the future. I don't know why, but I just don't like talking about the future at all. But you had Sarah saying like, I don't know what the future holds, but maybe we could date in the future. So basically y'all are in a situationship. Just say situationship. And I even commented, I was like, no, like just say situationship. So for me, I think that Sarah and Joey are in an alleged situationship. And it comes to find out that like Monica found out about Sarah and Joey's situationship like 2 weeks before the reunion. And so Monica is pissed about that. So Monica and Sarah are not following each other on IG. Monica is not following Sarah, and Sarah is not following Monica. And for me, this is giving very much like jealousy. Not actually, no, but I feel like that I see both sides. So Sarah and Joey are supposed like quote unquote friends, but Monica's upset about Sarah and Joey and Sarah and Joey being friends and basically dating. And for me, I think what I have to say about this is like, I think that if Sarah was really a girl's girl, like she portrays herself to be on social media, she would have reached out to Monica first and been like, hey, can I date Joey? I know y'all just like broke up after the wedding. Are y'all like still in it? Like, are you still together? And you guys still see like you each other like dating in the future? Do you guys still see something with each other in the future when it comes to the two of you guys? But I don't think I think also it's not really a big deal that Sarah and Joey are dating, because I mean, Monica already knew that like the situationship with Joey was not gonna work out, and maybe Monica and Sarah were not close enough friends after the show to like, contact each other and be like, you know what, hey, it's okay if I like date the person that you dated on the show. Like, I don't think Sarah was close enough with Monica to communicate that with her and be like, you know what, hey, could I date Joey? Like, I know y'all fell out at like, at the altar and y'all didn't like go through with the wedding, but could I date Joey? Like, will you be fine? But I also think that Sarah does not fuck with Monica like that. So, Sarah didn't really want to take the time to like, text Monica and ask her if she can date Joey. And so it just came down to it just came down to Sarah just shooting her shot. Sarah shot her shot, and so now it's like in some type of like, situationship, and Monica's pissed about that. But I don't see why Monica would be so pissed about that to the point where like they're not even following each other on IG. If Monica, you weren't even gonna like date Joey after the altar anyways, or like you just didn't see anything with Joey, and was Monica and Joey also dating after the show? I need Monica. Maybe I could interview Monica, but I need Monica to go on a podcast to see like, was Monica dating Joey after the show? and then they like say, no, that's fucked up. No, I think so. Now I have it. I think Monica and Joey were dating a few times after the show, and Sarah just happened to be quote unquote friends with Joey, and then Joey just happened to quote unquote be seeing Sarah and dating Joey. Now that's effed up, because I'm just like, how, like, I feel like that Monica and Joey didn't fully end things with each other for Sarah to, like, you know, then start supposedly being friendship situationship with Joey. Like, I could see why Monica's upset. Cause what if something could have worked out, you know, months after the wedding? What if Monica and Joey could have had another relationship, you know, for a few months, or even a long term? Like, I don't know. Like, you never know how people could grow when it comes to relationships after, like, you know, the wedding on Love is Blind. So I feel like that is very shady for Sarah to now just be seeing Joey. Like, you didn't know, like, you do not know what goes on behind closed doors when it comes to Monica and Joey. But also, I was hearing that, like, you know, Joey's type was more of, like, Sarah is more of Joey's type than Monica. And now Joey, if you knew that, like, Monica was not your type, I mean, I get, like, you wanted to see the experiment out, but I think, lo and behold, Monica was never Joey's type, and I think Joey likes girls like Sarah, and so I think Joey sees Sarah more attractive, and now he wants nothing to do with Monica. He wants nothing to do with Monica. He led Monica on. He also slipped into, like, you know, Madison's DMs as well, and commented about her hair. So it's just a lot of just shadiness with Joey. Joey, I am very disappointed in you, Joey. But yeah, just a lot of just shadiness with Joey, and I'm just disappointed, because Joey had me fooled. Joey very much had me fooled. I thought, you know, Joey and Monica would get married. They would get this beautiful love story. But Joey and Monica, they most definitely had me fooled. They done had me fooled. Anyways, on to the whole Meg, Mason, Alex, and Madison situation. This all for whole just fucked up love triangle. Now, why is it 3 people ganging up on Madison? And the reason why it was Meg coming for Madison so hard because of just one interview, I think everyone is jealous of Madison. I think everyone is jealous of Madison because she is pretty. Y'all are jealous y'all are jealous that Madison got all this class, Madison got pretty hair, Madison got pretty makeup, and y'all are not getting the attention on social media. I think Meg, Mason, and Alex are jealous of Madison. Let's just keep it a buck, because Madison even said, like, you know, she was at the bar and, you know, she was trying to talk to Mason to clear things up on a podcast. And you also had, like, you know, Madison trying to clear things up with Meg. Madison, like, and then you have Alex calling Madison manipulative when Alex has all these allegations that Storytime with Ricky was, like, you know, reporting under him, which good for you, Storytime with Ricky. I love this woman. But anyways, it's like, y'all got nothing on y'all, Alex, Mason, and Meg, and y'all are all over here coming for Madison. It's like 3 against 1. Why is it 3 ugly people going up against a pretty girl like Madison? Like, I think that everybody, like, except for Molly, like, Molly was a writer. No, not everyone, but Molly was writing for Madison now. And I'm kind of pissed that, like, why didn't they let Molly kind of talk more for Madison and defend Madison more? But the fact that, like, Alex, Megan, Mason were all coming for Madison, y'all are jealous. Y'all are jealous of Madison. Let's just keep it a buck. Y'all are jealous of Madison. Y'all are jealous that, you know, she has a lot of class. Y'all are jealous that, you know, Madison is very pretty. Madison is a beautiful woman. Y'all are all jealous of Madison. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all are jealous. Like, I think they're just, like, I don't know how else to put it, but, like, what is the big issue here? And, like, the fact that, like, Meg just had to come guns and blazing for Madison right away when it was Madison's turn to speak at the reunion. It just shows y'all are jealous of Madison. Like you couldn't before the reunion, Meg, you could not apologize to Madison. You couldn't or you couldn't clear the air with Madison and make her apologize to you. Like you couldn't clear the air with Madison before. You couldn't clear the air with Madison before the reunion, and so it's like now you gotta come so basically Meg waited for this moment to come guns and blazing for Madison. Then you also had Meg's sister, trying to defend Meg. Then you also had Meg trying to speak her case on TikTok, and she was not speaking her case on TikTok. That TikTok video that Meg made, it wasn't giving us any. It was not giving us any tea. You had all the comments under Meg's page being that does not explain anything, Meg. You didn't explain anything. What's the real tea? That was not a story time, Meg. That was not what. You're not trying to explain what happened. So Meg, you're a liar, Meg. Meg, you're a complete liar. And I thought you were nice because I even followed you, but I had to unfollow you because you are fake. Meg is just the biggest liar. Meg is just the biggest pick me girl. Madison's a doll. Madison, I really wish the best for you. Before basically all three of them ugly liars on stage, Meg, Mason, and Alex, to come up here and argue with Madison, argue against Madison, is diabolical. It's very diabolical. Just for all three of them to just gang up on Madison, y'all are jealous. Y'all are jealous that, she's pretty. And then y'all are trying to call Madison manipulative. Madison was in her feelings in the pods. And Madison was even trying to clear the air. I don't, and then also the messages. I just don't get why y'all had so much heat for Madison, because it wasn't even that deep. The situation, this is not even a dramatic love triangle. The love triangle that you were in, Meg, Mason, and Alex with Madison, it wasn't even that deep. On Love is Blind, we have seen more dramatic love triangles before. We have seen way more dramatic love triangles before. Even the whole situation with Jimmy, Jess, Trevor, who had a whole girlfriend, and Chelsea with the whole Megan Fox, was more dramatic than this whole love triangle. So it's Meg, the situation wasn't even that deep, and you were coming so hard, guns and blazing for Madison. So my question is this how Minnesotans act when they're jealous? Is this really how Minnesotans act when they're jealous? Because Meg, why are you coming so hard and guns and blazing for Madison? You are jealous of Madison. Just keep it a buck. You want her hair. You're jealous of her. You're jealous of her. And then also Meg and Mason are dating. And honestly, I do not think that the relationship will last. I don't think that Meg and Mason's relationship is going to last at all. I don't see the relationship going anywhere. I don't see the relationship going far. But when it comes to Meg and Mason and them dating together, I don't see them making it at all. I think the relationship is just very fake. The couple is just not cute to me. I'm not fazed by it at all. I don't really like the couple. It's just a very diabolical couple. And I think Meg and Mason are purposely dating each other to go against Madison. I think Meg and Mason are in a relationship to go against Madison. That's how I have to keep it. Meg and Mason are in a relationship because they want to make Madison jealous. I'm sorry. They want to prove stuff to Madison. I feel that the relationship that Meg and Mason are in, it's to stir the pot. It's to be Meg. I think Meg is dating Mason maliciously. I don't think Meg is dating Mason for the right intentions, and I don't think Mason is dating. No, honestly, I kind of like Mason, but also no. I don't think Mason is also dating Meg for the right intentions. And when it comes to Alex, he's ugly. He's ugly. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but when it comes to Alex, I mean, wow, Alex, he's crazy. He's a liar. Alex is scary now. We had a lot of scary men on this season. But when it comes to Alex is very much scary. Let's just keep it a buck. Alex is extremely scary. And Madison's the prize. I think Meg, Mason, and Alex really wanted to go just have a war with Madison. You know, Madison is everything. And then also, like, Alex, you were calling Madison pretty at the airport. Like, you wanted to move to LA with Madison, but then when it comes to the reunion, you have so much heat for her. Alex, you're just jealous of Madison. She, like, has all this beauty. Like, what is y'all anger against Madison? Why is it that Madison was the main topic of this season? It's because she's pretty. Let's just keep it a buck. It's because she's pretty. Like, the reason why it was 3 people showing mad heat for Madison is because her face beat. Like, y'all are like, and it's always the pretty girls that be getting the most heat in life. Like, I've witnessed this in real life. It's always the prettiest women who get the most heat in life. So I could see why, yeah, Meg, Mason, and Alex are lying through their teeth when it comes to Madison. Now, I also heard, like, you know, Madison's going to be on Perfect Match. So I don't know how that's going to play out, but I think Perfect Match season 3 will be very great. But yeah, everybody at this reunion, it was a lot of drama. It was a lot of drama. Wow, like that was just like a lot of drama. I wonder if there's also Virginia is going to be on a podcast next week, I believe, or Virginia's going to be on a podcast next week. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait to see how she just talks about Devin, how Devin just couldn't keep a job, how Virginia was paying for all of Devin's meals. But yeah, this is a lot of tea, and wow, like this is a lot. Like, this is a lot of tea. I mean, this is just a lot of drama. I mean, just what a wild reunion. But yeah, no, Mason, Alex, and Meg, they all hate Madison. Joey is a douchebag. Joey now all of a sudden, like, you know, being something with Sarah. Sarah, you're a mean girl. Sarah, you are a mean girl. Sarah, you are a mean girl. You are a mean girl. Monica, I'm so sorry, Monica. Work that relationship out with your sister. Maybe, Monica, maybe you and your sister respectfully need therapy. But wow, everyone on this season of Love is Blind needs therapy, but especially Monica's sister needs therapy. Because why did you have so much hate for your sister on this show? I got questions now. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and your girl V will be back with another banging gotcha moment video. And another thing, I think the reason why Monica said no at the altar is because she knew that, like, Joey might say no as well. Because even when she was getting ready at the altar, when she was getting ready before she went to the altar, and, you know, the people were doing her hair, she was saying, like, you know, how, and also them people really were, like, embarrassing Monica on TV, because when they were doing her hair before the altar, they were kind of, like, messing up Monica's hair, making Monica's hair look crazy and scary. I don't know, but Monica's hair turned out beautiful at the wedding and at the reunion. But anyways, Monica, she was speaking and she was saying, like, you know, I don't know if Joey will say no. Like, you know, what if Joey says no? I'm not 100% sure if Joey will accept me, if Joey will say I do. And so I think at the altar, Joey ends up saying, you know, I was going to say no anyways. And, you know, Monica just, like, you know, that's kind of upset how, like, you know, he doesn't really choose me yet. He doesn't really, like, you know, choose me for who I am. And so I just feel that, like, Monica knew, like, you know, Joey would say no. And had she said yes and he said no, she would have felt terrible getting left at the altar like Gianna did from season 1. But I feel like when it comes to Monica, she made the best decision. And it's like a lot of y'all are saying, like, you know, how come all the women just how come all the women just said no at the altar, you know? All the women just, like, said no at the altar. All the women dragged all the guys to the altar and said no. They just led everyone on all the way up to the altar. They got ready, they got their makeup on, they brought their families just to say no at the altar. No, a lot of these women knew these guys were going to say no. A lot of these women were sitting on business besides Sarah. But when it came to Virginia and Monica, Virginia knew that, like, Devin was broke. Devin didn't really have a job. Devin wasn't making that much money. You know, she was paying for all his meals. You know, Virginia knew, like, you know, Devin wasn't really all that. And Virginia knew that Devin was faking it for the cameras. And I think someone was saying how, like, Devin knew that, like, that Virginia would say no at the altar. And so when, she said no at the altar, he was kind of happy, but he was faking it on the cameras. He was faking it in a way where he could make himself look like the good guy by crying. And that's when you had Virginia's friend calling out Devin and being like, them fake tears, I'm trying to find it. And, she was paying for every meal. He was broke. He's a Trumper. He's a MAGA. And it's true. Like, I think Devin knew that Virginia would say no. And so Devin started fake crying. If y'all look at the TV screen and y'all watch the wedding episode back, y'all could see Devin crying, and y'all could see, like, those tears are fake. Y'all could see, like, those tears from Devin are just very fake. Like, the tears that Devin had on his eyes were extremely fake. And when it comes to Monica and Joey, Monica also knew that Joey was going to say no. But then Monica was also pissed. Like, I thought this man was really just for me 100%. But I felt that I'm not chosen because this man really was about to say no too as well. So, like, that just goes to show, like, Monica knew Joey wasn't really there. Like, Joey didn't really like her like that. But Monica was just trying to, like, play it out and, like, go to the altar and just try to see, like, what it was. But also, Monica, I do blame you a little bit, child. I do blame you a little bit because if you knew that Joey was going to say no at the altar and you knew that Joey was not on the show for the right reasons, then you would have cut the whole, you would have called off the wedding weeks before. Like, you would have called the wedding weeks before, I think. Y'all probably would have broken up when y'all were in the apartments before even trying on wedding dresses. So I do think, like, in some sense, the woman did drag the guys on to all the way up to lead the guys on somewhat up until the altar, because also for Virginia, like, if you knew Devin was hesitant towards the prenup and, Devin was basically a Trumper, why did you stay with him up in that bed? Virginia, if you basically knew that Virginia was a MAGA, why were you still in the bed with him? Why didn't you leave the bedroom and call off the wedding and just be done with him? Why did you still continue to date this man after the altar? Like what Jesse Wu said, y'all women just keep on crawling back to these men. And that is why I too cannot feel bad for you as well. I can't feel bad for anybody. Like, I can't feel bad for anybody because some of y'all women did not stand on business. Y'all were not standing on business except for Sarah. Sarah was not standing on business, and Sarah was also a liar. But when it comes to Virginia and Monica, I think also they were, like, crawling back up to their man. When y'all full well known, these guys did not have the right intentions for you. Y'all knew y'all deserved better, but instead, y'all chose to settle for less because it's from the show Love is Blind. And I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I'm done.